Hey guys, happy Friday, and we are going to be working on some overhead dynamic pressing. So push press along with some jerks. It's going to be 5 sets every 2 minutes. Here's what it's going to look like. It's going to be 3 push press, followed by 2 push jerk, and then 1 split jerk. So start off, get that really good rack position, okay? So all your digits around the bar, okay? Stand up with that bar on the shoulders, elbows about 45 degrees. The feet are going to start right under the hips. Keep a nice tall chest. You're going to do 3 push press. So dip down, big drive to lockout. You're going to bring it back down for 3. Okay? From there, we're going to go into 2 push jerks. So if you need to reset, you can. Push jerk, remember, we're going to jump and catch. Same dip and drive, except I'm going to catch it in that mini little squat, bring it back down, 1 more. And then the last one is going to be the strongest position, which is a split jerk. So dip, drive, catch, and then you're done, okay? So that is a little technical, all right, for the newer athletes. Just really focus on the push press, right? Getting power from the legs, the timing into the arms, dip and drive. If you want to do 6 push press, that's totally fine. If you want to do push press plus trying the jerk, or the push jerk, or just the split jerk, that's fine. The split jerk is the most technical because you have to practice the footwork of the split where your feet land, all right? We've been doing single leg lunging with weight, those split squats, so that position should be familiar if you've been coming in for that. But main thing here is working on good dynamic drive from the legs to overhead and work in the jerks depending on your skill and comfort level. So that's our strength. Let's talk about conditioning. All right, so our conditioning is a short one. It's going to be tough. So it's 30, 20, 10 of pull-ups, ring dips, and shoulder to overhead. So we have an only 10-minute time cap though, so that's 60 pull-ups, 60 dips, and 60 shoulder to overhead. So we're choosing something we can really do some fast, quick reps with, right? So we're going to talk about variations of each movement. The pull-up, okay, something we don't do that often. If you're just starting, really easy is a jumping pull-up. So you can set up something to stand on, depending on the bar, the height of the bar. You start by extending your arms, loading the knees and hips. You jump and pull. Very good movement. This is similar to the idea of kipping. We're using some bigger muscle groups to help the arms. The arms still do get tired. This allows you to do nice, quick reps. Of course, we can go into using banded pull-ups as well, okay? So we can do kipping, banded, but again, choose something that feels really easy at the beginning of the workout, like you can bang out 10, 15 reps unbroken, no problem. You can also do ring rows if you need, okay? And find an angle that you can work on that good rep speed. All right, so that's the pull-ups. Next one, probably the harder one, will be ring dips. Okay, so there is a kip in the ring dips if you've never done those. So you lower down and pop up to a lockout. We want to make sure we get a good range of motion. At the bottom, the bicep should be touching the ring, or think the shoulder is slightly below the elbow. All right, and then at the top, our arms lock out. To use a band for this, just place the band over the ring. All right, put your foot in. And that's going to support you. Again, I prefer putting the foot in so you get more tension through the top lockout rather than the knee. The knee does help, but it won't give you as much help, particularly at the top. So a lot of people will struggle to lock out, okay? Even with your foot in the band, this can still get challenging. So one of the things that I tell people is use a band and a little jumping off the floor. So you get some support at the bottom. You can get a little jump off your toe and working that range of motion. Again, it's going to be 60 of these. So make sure, again, you can move through it with good quality range of motion. The other common scale is going to be the bench dip. So for the bench dip, keep the hands shoulder width, legs straight out is the harder variation. Just keep the body nice and close to the bench. Good deep dip and lock out. A little easier, it'll be flat feet. Okay? From there, we go to the barbell, and it's shoulder to overhead. So we just warmed this up, basically. What we did in the strength, push press, push jerk, either of those options are good. So if it's light, you're gonna pick it up from the ground and just do some push press. Again, try to link them together so as you catch it, you're in the beginning of your next rep, okay? Or you can do a push jerk. Just make sure you stand up between your reps. There's this common error when people are going fast, where they do kind of a push jerk, but not stand up before they bring the bar down, if you see that. Okay, so they're not fully finishing the movement. You have to stand up to finish every rep. All right, so Mentally here, quick game plan. The first round will be very challenging, 30 reps of each. But after that round, you're halfway done. All right, so stay with it. Try to beat the time cap. Scale accordingly. Let's talk about our finisher. Our finisher today will be 2 movements. It's going to be barbell curls and a batwing hold for 3 rounds. As always, rest as needed here. So barbell curl, we're going to use our bar. Feel free to choose any bar or weight as needed, but we got 12 reps to do. Try to focus on just using the arms. Good control on the way down. Try not to keep the arms bent at the bottom, or try not to swing up with your hips. Really focus on getting that good range of motion all the way down, all the way up for 12 reps. And then the batwing hold will be 30 seconds. Grab a bench, okay? And if I were holding a dumbbell or kettlebell, you start laying on the bench, and you're just gonna hold one arm. You're really focusing on pulling the shoulder blades back. Okay, it's only one arm, but try not to relax the shoulder, right? You're just pulling the shoulder blade back and holding for 30 seconds on each side. 3 rounds through that. That's it for today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.